Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. That's what we need to do. We need to water the grass. You know, make sure I hit the trees over there. We need to water the grass, Eagles. Water the grass. We need to water the grass. Listen, man, we suffered some significant injuries. I'm not going to say, yeah, Curry was significant because you got Derek Barnett not playing. Brandon Graham did go into concussion protocol. The Philadelphia Eagles looked a hot mess in game one. Carson Wentz, no scrimmage, no preseason, not a lot of reps. Looked rusty. But but I can't help but to think that somehow through it all, the Philadelphia Eagles were more impressive than the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys, with blowing a 17-point lead. You see, the New York Giants or the Dallas Cowboys never took command of the game at any time. The Philadelphia Eagles took control of the game. They took control of the game at one point. You know what I mean? Which leaves me to believe that there are absolutely bright spots in this game. There are bright spots for sure in this game that we could take away from and we could build on. I can't say that for the Giants, who couldn't get Saquon Barkley going at all. The Giants, who couldn't stop the run at all. I can't say that for the Dallas Cowboys, who, in fact, still somehow let coaching get in their way. I can't say it for them. They over here crying over offensive pass interference. It's the same old stuff with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even reach our ceiling. We seen the ceiling of these guys. We seen Zeke almost with 102 touchdowns. We seen Danny throw a dime. We seen the ceiling. We seen what these guys can't be much better than what they showed us, honestly. They can't be much better than what they showed us, honestly. Period. They can't. Put up 16, put up 17. We put up 17 and blew a 17-point lead. They can't be much better than they showed us. They can't. Our defense looks better than both teams. The only thing that I would say is a problem for us is the rust and the miscommunication on the offensive line. That has to improve. It has to improve. You know, it's always good to play first, get it out the way, then see what everybody else has to do. For some strange reason, these guys forgot that they played week one. Now they all looking sick. Especially Meatball Head, the Giants dude that like to scream in his basement. Especially him. You know, I don't understand these guys, man. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about how you finish. And what we showed you last week, what we showed you last year, we showed you how to finish. We ain't show you how to start. We always start off 1-0. You know what I mean? What good is it being 1-0 and starting 9-7? Let's see us start slow and finish strong for 9-10 straight weeks. Let's see that. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. More pieces are coming back. Dudes will start getting their game legs. It's going to happen. It's going to be a different outcome. But these are the keys to victory for beating the Los Angeles Rams. The first advantage that's on our side is these guys got to come to a different time zone. Make no mistake about that. I told you guys one of the big advantages for the Philadelphia Eagles was being able to sleep in our bed. Listen, we caught a bus to D.C. Caught that same bus or train back. However we did it, same bus or train back. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to catch a train for a long time. We ain't got to catch a plane for a long time. Sleeping in your bed matters. It matters. You know what I'm saying? We just got to take a short drive to the facility for practice. These dudes got to watch some tape and they got to hop on a flight. You know what I'm saying? These dudes got to leave the comfortability of their new stadium to come get touched by us. That's on our side. The first key is this. Definitely running backs got to learn how to pick up the blitz. They got to learn how to pick up the blitz. I'm telling you, man, it's imperative in this game. They got to learn how to pick up the blitz because Aaron Donald ain't a dude that's just going to sack you. Aaron Donald is going to be violent on his way to the quarterback, meaning that Aaron Donald is going to bowl and pin a couple offensive linemen. He's going to choke slam a running back trying to get in his way. He's going to do a lot before he gets to the quarterback. You have to pick up the blitz properly if you are running back, period. Now, y'all seen the way Aaron Donald picked up Zeke like a bag of chips in the market in aisle 2. Imagine what he's going to do to Boston Scott. probably fold his clothes while he's still in them. We gotta be smart about how we utilizing these blitz pickups. We gotta understand that picking up the blitz is imperative to our success. Period. There's no other way I could say it, no other way I could think it. You gotta pick up the blitz. Now, the second key to this is definitely getting the ball out of Carson Wentz's hand fast. You see, Dallas had a little bit of success that we could piggyback off. Dallas was able to find some running room, and they was able to get the ball out of Dak's hands quick. But I did see those cornerbacks and those slot corners reacting really well to the quick pass because they know that's what people going to do. We cannot afford this game to gamble and leave Carson Wentz just in the pocket like a sitting duck. We can't afford it. So the first key was running backs knowing their assignments in the blitz game. Knowing who to pick up in the blitz game. Pick up somebody. I don't care if you picking up the same. Pick up somebody. I seen too many times last week where running backs didn't know who to pick up. They ain't pick up nobody. You know what I'm saying? They got to get that communication together. The second key to this game was definitely, the quick passing game. We got to perfect the quick passing game and utilize our tight ends in the middle of the field. Now, the next key to this is simple in my opinion. Still challenge this team deep. You got to make them respect the deep ball. You got to. I didn't see Dallas challenge them deep until it was too late. I didn't see a lot of people throw deep passes. You know what I mean? The only teams in the division that I seen throw deep passes were the Giants and the Eagles. That's it. The Giants and the Eagles. Only teams I seen throwing deep passes. You know what I'm saying? You got to challenge these dudes deep. Ramsey is going to try to take Deshaun Jackson out of this game, I believe. So this should be a big game for Rager. I think Hightower redeems itself, and Carson Wentz got to keep throwing to the rookies. Keep trusting in them. Keep trusting in them to get their feet wet. Keep trusting in them to get their hands dirty. You have to establish a resemblance of a run. Doug Peterson ran the ball only 17 times last. Yo, Doug Peterson is 100% the reason why we lost the game. Period. I'm not going to sugarcoat that no more. I'm not putting the loss on Carson Wentz. When your quarterback gets you up 17-0 going into the half, as a head coach, it's your responsibility to maintain that 17-0 lead. It was no reason for Doug Peterson to be aggressive up 17-0 when you get the ball back at half. It was no reason at all for that. I'm not putting that on Carson Wentz. Doug Peterson put Carson Wentz in position to throw interceptions. You don't do it. It's universal, dog. I've lost games of Madden doing that for years until I learned that if I'm up and I get the ball back at half, to run the clock out and get the ball back at half. I don't know what Doug Peterson was thinking, bro. It's just universal football, man. And for him to try to justify, why he decided to, be aggressive right there and blame it on Carson Wentz, saying he could have made a better decision. No, the better decision was to not throw the ball. How about a screen? How about something? Come on, bro. Why are you running a 2-minute drill? I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand that at all. Good morning. And then at the same time, for him to try to justify it was just beyond me. And then, listen, the defense played well. So another key is the defense remaining aggressive. I believe we could stifle the running game of these guys and put the ball in Jared Goff's hands. But our defense, this is another key. Our defense has to maintain eye discipline because Jared Goff was moving the ball at will against the Dallas Cowboys, who don't have a secondary at all. In my opinion, they don't have a secondary. I don't think they really tackled well. They didn't do a lot of stuff well. You know what I mean? And at times, I don't think the Rams tackled well because Zeke, like I said, was able to find running room. You know what I'm saying? Our cornerbacks got a job. You know what I'm saying? Nickel Roby-Coleman got to make sure Kupp don't get off, and Slay got to make sure Reynolds don't get off. But I believe we're going to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Let's force some turnovers. That's another major key for me. I want some turnovers in this game. You know what I mean? I want the defense to remain hungry. But constant pressure up the middle to Goff is going to be key. You know what I mean? Brandon Graham might miss this game. Derek Barnett might also miss this game. So our edge rushers are also going to be key. Who's going to step up an edge rusher? You know what I mean? Will we see Casey Toohill? I don't know. You know what I mean? Will Derek Barnett make an appearance? I don't know. At the same time, Miles Sanders and Lane Johnson are another key. We need them healthy. We need Lane Johnson on the field for this game immediately. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Philadelphia Eagles could win this game 24-20. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any explosiveness out of the Rams. They look like they missed some deep threats. Brandon Cooks ain't there to scare the team deep. I see the Rams really relying on their tight ends, and this is going to be a big game for our linebackers, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.